just wanted to first and foremost thank you so much for choosing me to be your trainer. And I wanted to wish you a happy 2019. We are in the month of February, and I am excited to get you started in excelling in your goals. So the few things I wanted to address today is having to do with nutrition. Okay, I'm sure you have a lot of questions as far as your rest dates, your workouts, your time, your cardio, all of that. But I first wanted to start off with one of the most important elements when it comes to and your goals, and that is nutrition. And so I also wanted to let you guys know a very important standard about your trainer patients is that I do not endorse and I do not encourage any type of nutrition fad or diet. And I tell you that because diets have empty promises, guys. They will give you the results that you're looking for. However, within a very short amount of time, 2 to 3 months later, you will gain that weight back. Okay, and if anything, you will gain more than when you first started. And so I have come to coach you and train you in a more holistic approach, which means more wholesome in ways that you can sustain and you can maintain your eating habits. Okay, so if you have questions about that, we'll go into that one-on-one. But the first thing I want to talk to you about is nutrition. So I've asked that you track your food, take pictures, whether you want to put it in my fitness pal or text me, whatever. I love it. Please keep me updated, guys. This is the best way so that I can help you. But don't go overboard in trying to change and correct your nutrition yet. The reason is I can't help something or I can't help guide you if I don't know what's been going on, if that makes sense. So I can't give you recommendations if I don't even know what you've been doing previously or what's really been ingesting into your system. So once I know that, once we have a good 3 to 5 days logged, then I can take that step and really coach you into what's missing or what we can add or what we need to pull and take away. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Then the second step is I highly recommend a detox. So a little history, guys. You'll also notice I have a few different links on my YouTube page. But 2016-17, I did a fitness competition with 4 other coaches in Orlando, and it was quite fun. We each had about 100 clientele that participated, and the goal was to see who could lose the most about body fat percentage in about 60 to 90 day time frame, and then also reach their goals. So some had, hey, I want to build lean tissue, but I want to lose the fat. And so the gentleman that won, he was on my team. Woo-woo. And he had lost 11% body fat, and it was believed within his first 45 days of training. And second place winner was a lady who was also on my team, and she had lost 10% body fat. So it is doable, guys. And the template that I gave them as far as instructions and program, I'm going to give to you. And so I'm going to coach you through the very first part of it. So in the template, it is a detox program, and we'll go over that. It's a few slides in here. And a detox means to cleanse the body. There are many detox programs out there, right? Many recipes. I have a very simple one. And a detox is meant to be anywhere between 3 to 5 days. I do not recommend anyone to go over 7 days on a detox. Okay, so here's a few things that are important when it comes to the detox. We talked about it's to cleanse the body, it is to reboost the metabolism, and what that does is it kind of takes all the toxins that have been in our system, the fats, the oils, the bad habits, the binging that might have been in and out of our lives, or the high simple carbohydrates that we've done. So the white rice, the bread, the fatty oils, is going to take a lot of that and start to cleanse that out of the body. This is important so that when the new nutrition plan comes in, your body's going to respond a lot better because it has a fresh plate. Okay, so here's the instructions. It's very basic, and it has 2 ingredients, which is awesome. Actually, technically 3, but 2 main ones. So the first one is called apple cider vinegar, and this, guys, is very potent. It does not taste very delicious, okay? So just know it also does not smell very well. So if you are sensitive to that kind of stuff, it could make you feel a little nausea. So I do have an option. But then the option for that would be cranberry juice, okay? Now, this one is Kirkland cranberry juice or ocean spray. I would prefer if you could go on organic because organic is fresh, it's clean, and the sugar amount is going to be a bit lower than this one. Please don't do Welch's, okay? Stay away from Welch's. So what your choice, you have a choice between the two. You can start with one, and if this one's like, listen, it's not going down my system very well, then you can switch over. So here's how it works, guys. You will take half a cup of organic cranberry juice or apple cider vinegar, and you will sip half a cup's worth throughout the day, all right? And it's important that you sip it throughout the day and not all in one chug, because once you take it and within 1 to 2 hours later, you use the restroom and it's out of your system. A cleanse is when it's constantly coming back in and it's constantly doing the job that we need it to do. So that is the way that it works. Now, if you prefer to kind of get it over with, as far as instead of a sip, you want a shot, you can take a shot and then 2-3 hours later take another one, 2-3 hours later take another one. But the goal is that the amount that you take of either apple cider vinegar or organic cranberry juice equals to about half a cup worth, okay? So if you have any questions, please let me know. We'll go over that. If you have a history of a really slow metabolism, then I can recommend that you bump up your cranberry juice to a full cup throughout the day, all right? But we will discuss that more one-on-one so that I can make sure this detox suits your needs a little bit more specifically, all right? So with the detox, keep a few things in mind, guys. Your energy levels will be a bit low, okay? And I'll go over that in just a little bit. And then 2, you will be a little bit ornery or grumpy, all right? And this is why. 1, you cannot have or do any vigorous exercise. So when you do a detox, it's best to plan it on a day or the next 2 to 3 days that you are not with me. So let's say that you train Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Start the detox Friday after your session with me. That way you have all day Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then by Monday we can check in and see how you're doing, okay? If that's going to be a problem as far as how many days of space between a training session and getting back into the gym, then let's talk about that and we will come up with a solution, okay? So from there, again, the reason you cannot do a lot of vigorous exercise is you will not have the energy. And that is because you're not eating the way that you would probably eat on a regular basis. We have to take out all fats, all oils, all dairy products, because that is the most amount of elements that kind of build into our body. So when you detox, you want to get that out. You don't want to keep eating it and putting it back in the system. So what's important is that you start to eat clean and crisp food. So what that means is like a ground turkey, and you can drizzle a little bit of olive oil just to get it to cook well. You can do protein shake, but it's going to be bland instead of milk. It's going to have water, right? And then a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, a lot of salads. You can sprinkle a little balsamic vinaigrette. But the key, guys, is that we're staying away from heavy, saturated fats that have been causing some clogging going on in our body, all right? So if you have any questions, let me know. But again, this is going to be a wonderful start to you being able to rejuvenate, reboost your system, and that way the new nutrition plan that I will have for you, you will see better results because the body is going to start off on a clean plate. So I am so excited for you. If you have any questions, let me know, and we can go a little bit more further into detail on when I see you for your session. But other than that, you guys, let's go ahead and get this journey started. And like I said, by your first session, please have at least 2 to 3 days of nutrition logged. If you have more than that, beautiful. If I can have anywhere between 5 to 7 days of your nutrition, that helps me out tremendously. But if not, at least 3 2 to 3 days worth, and that way I know what's been going into your body and I can plan a better and more suited regimen for you, okay?